get wealthy and then keep your wealth. Um, Once you have your wealth, you don't want to lose it, right? Before we get wealthy, and some of us are going to make a killing. Some of us are going to make a killing. Once these things take off, we're going to... watch. That chart that I've shown you before. I wish I could. We could keep a place that we can keep these files someplace. I don't know. Maybe I will start that Discord channel server, just for us, for our eyes only. Okay. Once you have your wealth, you want to be able to keep it. And this is another thing that you should think ahead before it happens. Have a plan. Make out a list of scenarios. Keep a little book of notes, ideas that you get, things that you hear on YouTube, on this channel. I mentioned the whole life insurance, remember? From a mutual company. Whole life insurance from a mutual company. I'm not going to talk about that anymore, but I've already mentioned it 100 times. But keep notes. Keep adding little notes. You hear something, hey, stop the video. Write it down before you forget. And then go through them and investigate and examine, because you don't want to make a lot of money and then all of a sudden you start spending it. I know some of you are probably going to spend it. I would just reinvest it. I would reinvest all of it in one form or another. You know what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to keep 75%. So far, that's my plan. I can change it anytime. You can change it. You do whatever you want to do. Everybody does what. But we have choices. If we want to keep it, we keep it. We don't have to listen to somebody telling us to sell. That's when we start paying taxes. That's when we start losing money. That's when that's what the rich don't do. The rich do not sell their good assets. They get rid of a few pain in the butts, here and there. Yeah. They get rid of losers all the time, but they don't get rid of them. And they get rich because they keep good assets. They keep good investments. And then they don't have to sell them. If they buy something that's going to be long lasting, they don't have to sell. And that's why they get wealthy, because they don't sell. I mean, Christ also said, the sellers will not see the kingdom of heaven. Sellers and merchants will not see the kingdom of heaven. If you keep your stuff, it's a gift. It's a gift from the ether, from his Father, to us. There's so much wealth. And all that wealth, you know what? It's going into these BlackRock and all these mutual fund companies, corporations. Oh my gosh, they are so wealthy. How did the corporations get wealthier than people? These funds, billions of dollars in assets. How did they get like that? Is it because it's been taken away from us? Because we've been listening to the wrong message, perhaps for the last 2,000 years? I tend to think so. Don't be afraid of the occult. Christ brought somebody out of the dead with a little magic wand. He was using magic. Magic was big back then. We just forgotten. We try to get jobs instead of waving a magic wand. We get jobs 9 to 5, and then we're we're happy, right? Most of us are not. Some of us may be, some of us may have jobs that are satisfying, rewarding. Anyways, write down in a piece of paper in a notebook, and keep that notebook, next to your money bag, and little notes that you hear or come across every so often, and investigate. Just look around. Just browse. You don't have to buy anything. When the time comes, you're gonna know. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do exactly. You're gonna be confident. If you keep it, and you take it out, you spend it. You start getting into these high risk vehicles. You're probably going to lose it, but you have to know how to get it back. I'm showing you a way that I'm getting mine back. I never lost it, really. Like I said before, my account went to $1,080,000, and hey, summer was kind of hard, and thinking, oh geez, here we go again, another drop. It's okay. Things are gonna get back up there, and they're gonna get back past them, because now I know what to do and when to do it. Where before I had some assets in cryptocurrency, but they're limited. These trusts are not, and it's safer. And the thing with wallets and exchanges, I've lost money in exchanges before. I've lost money in wallets. I've lost money sending cryptocurrency from here to there. Luna, basically it was Luna. But know what you're gonna, how you're gonna invest your money. If you want to buy a car, go ahead, buy a car, but buy the car through the life insurance. Remember I talked to you about that? Okay, I got 10 subscribers. Nobody has left, even though I'm talking about the occult. Ooh. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, guys. We've been taught the wrong things for the longest time. Probably one of these days I'll show you some of my little magical stuff that I got kept secret. But I've run into things that are unusual, and like I said, that thing with the tomb yesterday in my mom's cemetery, that was kind of weird to see on film. Such a thing, these beams of lights reflecting onto her tomb while I was taking the pictures. Anyways, don't be afraid of what's hidden. That's what the occult is, that which is hidden. Don't be afraid that it's a satanic thing. It's not. It's a mystery, and I love mysteries. I've always loved mysteries, and I love to delve in and seek and find. Another thing that I've achieved is the red and white. If anybody's into alchemy, you know what the red and white is, right? Okay. I've achieved it, and I know how to do it real easy. I'll show you a jar of it one of these days. I wonder if it can be filmed or not. Anyways, I'll talk about that another time. I spent a lot of time with that. And if you think I'm some kind of weirdo or whatever, hey, if you think Isaac Newton was a weirdo, okay, he was into alchemy. He spent a lot of time into alchemy, and find that red and white. You'll probably get there. You'll get your answers that you need. It all depends on you, I guess. I don't know. Okay. As I said, write your notes. Write notes. What you're gonna do afterwards. It's important. It's important to know your next step. Ahead of time, yeah, but what happens if this happens? What do I do here? What do I do there? Some of us have families. Some of us are leaving money for our. If you have children, I don't. If you have children, you're going to leave some to them. How are you going to set something up, a system that's going to be bulletproof when you pass? If you pass before them, I kind of have something set up. I don't really have any relatives that I'll pass anything on to them, but I do have some things set up along the way. Okay. That's it for today. Okay, bye.